Hello there and welcome to Divot Derby. It's golf with more stress added. Get to that hole as fast as you can. Let's do this.
And on this hole, the slowest three golfers will not make it to the next hole, so we've got to be speedy out there.
All right, this shot is around 115 yards out.
Time to get a move on. Countdown is on now. Okay, let's try another shot. Time's running out. Fantastic work out there. We're moving on. Whoa, someone just drained an extremely long putt. That was fun to watch. Okay, 14 players left. On this hole, at least two people will not continue. Setting up about 115 yards out. I think we're bound for the dance floor here. Someone got a hole-in-one. Countdown is on. Good Lord. Oh no. Let's see if we can get another shot off before the countdown's over. 2 slots left. And that'll go down, and we will go forward. Well done. And there we go. Final slot has been filled. Okay, 2 holes behind us. Let's focus up on this one. On this hole, we have 12 players and only 10 available slots. Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. Oh, you know what that sound means. Clock, it's ticking. Time to get a move on. Oh, yeah, you made it to the green first. Let's keep it going. Only 4 slots left. Now just 1 left. Okay, someone filled that last slot. We're moving to the next. And you've made it through 3 holes already. Let's see what you do here. Got 10 players on this one, but only 8 slots. All right, time to beat the clock. It's ticking down, and we got to get a move on. All right, the clock's ticking down. Let's try another shot. Only 4 slots left. There's still time left, maybe one more chance. Okay, clock's ticking. Let's reload. Okay, we have a new hole in front of us. Let's see who makes it to that cup first. And this is where we say goodbye. Thank you very much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here soon.
Have you ever wondered how you could inject more stress and anxiety into your round of golf? Well, we've got you covered. This is Divot Derby. Get in the hole as fast as you can. Let's go.
And on this hole, the slowest 3 players out there aren't going to make it to the next hole. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. And just like that, the countdown has started. That clock's a-ticking. Okay, let's try another shot. Clock is ticking down. Oh my, countdown is on. Maybe we got one more crack. Okay, we got 5 slots left.
Yes, we did it. We will continue.
Now just 4. And now 1 slot left. "16 players left in this contest. And on this hole, 2 people will not proceed to the next hole. When you're first to the green, let's get that next putt in that hole. And we're in there, qualified for the next hole. Great work. Okay, 5 slots remaining now. And 3 slots left now. And there we go. Final slot has been taken. And as we tee off, 15 players left in the group. Three people won't make it to the next hole. Let's get in gear. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. And first to the green. That's a nice sign. Let's keep her going. Oh, right by. Oh, countdown has started. Let's get that ball in the hole. And that's gonna drop on in. We're gonna head to the next hole. Just 2 slots left. And now just 1 left. And next hole coming up, someone just filled that last slot. All right, you've made it through 3 holes in this challenge. On this one, we have 12 players in the group, but only 10 slots.
And this one's around 160 yards out.
And that clock just started ticking. Let's get to the hole. All right, you're the first to the green. Let's get that next putt at least close. And we will head to the next hole. Great work out there. All right, 4 slots left in this. All right, now just 1 left. Okay, final slot has been filled. Heading to the next. As we tee off, we have 10 people left in the group. Two people are going to get cut on this one. Could be more. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. Oh my, the clock is ticking down. We got to get our ball into the hole. 3 slots remaining. Yes, that'll work. Heading to the next hole. When somebody has filled that final spot, we're moving on. Beaten the clock 5 times in this session. Let's do it again here. We've got 8 players on this hole and only 6 slots available. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. Oh, someone hold out. We got to get going. Only 4 slots remaining. All right, let's reload. Try to get another shot off. Clock is ticking. Looking really good. Oh, there's still time left. Maybe we can fire one more putt out there. Oh my, final slot just got filled by somebody else in the Derby. No good for us. We'll try again next time though. And let's see who gets to that hole first. No pressure on us. We're already out of this one, but should be fun nonetheless. Okay, time for us to say goodbye here. It's always hard for me, but I hope to see you back here real soon. We'll get into another Divot Derby. Hello and welcome. Let's just get to that hole as fast as we can, no matter what. Let's go. Three people or so aren't going to make it to the next hole in this one. Let's get going quick. We are in the deep stuff here. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? All right, you're the first one to the green. We could make things happen here. Let's see what we can do. Uh-oh, someone sunk it, and the countdown is on. Ooh, we'll try to get one more putt, maybe. Yes, that is what I like to see. Moving on. And we got 4 slots left. Thirteen people remain as we tee up this next shot. 2 people will be eliminated on this one. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. This one's about 130 yards out. All right, let's get a move on. Countdown has just begun. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, 6 slots remain. Well, you might get one more chance at this one. Just 4 now. And now 3 left. 2 left. Still a bit of time left. Maybe another go. Still time left. Let's get another putt out. Okay, there goes the final slot. Moving along. Yes, that one's going to drop, and you got the final slot. You're going to continue. Okay, 2 holes are done. Let's get this one next. On this one, we have 11 golfers and only 9 available slots. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Well, you're the first one to wind up on the green on this hole. Let's keep that going. Ooh, timer's going. Maybe one more go. There's only 4 slots left. And now just 2 slots left. And now just 1 slot left. And we are heading to the next. Final slot has been filled. Nine left in the group as we tee up this next shot. And on this one, 2 people will not continue. This is out of the second cut here. Okay, time to put this thing in gear. That clock is ticking. Okay, clock's ticking. Let's get another shot off here. We've got momentum. First one to the green. Let's get this putt going. Ooh, no good. Still a little bit of time left. And someone just snagged that final spot. Moving on. And you've made it through 4 holes in this one. Let's continue. We have 7 players on this one and 5 slots available. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. All right, let's get to the hole. Clock is ticking. And first to the green. Let's see if we can also be first to the hole. Let's do this. Only 3 slots left in this one. Yes, that is great stuff. We're heading to the next. And there we go. Final slot has been filled. Next. All right, this is the 6th hole of this session coming up. On this hole, 2 people aren't gonna proceed. Let's not let that be you. Oh, countdown has started. Let's get going. Okay, maybe one more crack at this one. And just like that, the final slot has been filled. Too bad. Well, we found ourselves spectating the last group. This is the final hole, and I can't wait to see who gets there first. Let's see what happens. That's gonna do it for me here. Looks like you're heading out. I'll catch you later.
no mic, but I'm gonna have to restart the game, I think. And I'm gonna play again then. Goodbye again.
Hello and welcome to this Divot Derby matchup. Score does not matter, but guess what? You got to beat the rest of the field to the hole. Let's do this. We got to get going here. The slowest 3 players will not continue. And setting up now in the deep rough. First to the green. Let's get that next putt in that hole. Oh my, countdown has begun. Let's get her going. This putt's going. Yes, that will work. Moving along. All right, 5 slots left in this one. Now there's 2 left. All right, there we go. Final slot has been filled. Moving to the next hole. Okay, you made it through the first hole of this one. Let's continue. And on this hole, we have 17 golfers and 14 available slots. All right, let's get out of this sand. All right, you are the first one to touch the green on this hole. Let's keep her going. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, that sound means countdown has begun. Looking good. Boom, that one will drop, and we are continuing. Okay, 5 slots remaining. Now just 3 left. And now 2 slots remaining. Okay, moving on. Someone just snagged that final slot. All right, 14 people left in the group as we tee this one up. On this hole, 2 people will be eliminated. Could be more. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. And first to the green. That's a nice sign. Let's keep her going. There's still time left. Let's fire another putt. Okay, 5 slots left. Great work out there. We're heading to the next. And that's 2 slots left now. And there goes a putt from someone from way out. And we've got a dozen players left in this contest as we tee it up here. 2 people to be eliminated on this hole, and it could be more if people don't beat the countdown. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Oh my, countdown is on. Let's get this in gear. All right, the clock's ticking down. Let's try another shot. Well, that's a good sign. You made it to the green before the others. Let's see if we can finish out strong. Only 3 slots to go. Well done. We're heading to the next hole. Good stuff. All right, someone filled that last spot, and we're moving on. All right, this is our 5th hole. Keep on pushing. On this one, we have 10 golfers and 8 available slots. Okay, and from the sand, countdown is on. We've got to get that ball into that hole. Well, that's step 1. You're at the green first. Let's see if we can get to that cup first as well. Let's do this. Just 5 slots left to continue. Yes, that dropped right in. Now 3. Now 2. And there goes the final slot in this one. All right, let's get it going. We've got 8 players left. And on this hole, 2 people getting cut. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. You made it to the green first. Let's get this going. Oh my, someone finished the hole. Countdown is on. Oh, still time left though. Nailed it. We are moving on to the next hole. Okay, final slot has been taken in this one. All right, let's keep going. You've made it through 6 holes already. Well, somebody hold out. We got to do the same and fast. Okay, 2 slots left. 1 slot left. Well, you might have one more crack at this. Final slot has been filled. You'll have to try this one again. Load up another round of derby, maybe. See what you can do next time. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have a horse in the race, but let's see who gets to that cup first on this hole. All right, I get the hint. You're heading your own way. I'm going to go my way. We'll catch you next time.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to second round action of the Players' Championship. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our leader sits at 7 under par. Let's see what goes down today here on 2K Sports. Going with pitching wedge here. Tough one to dial in.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
That is the perfect position to leave it in. Needs this putt to save par. That one drops.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
While we move on to the next hole, we show you that Rory McIlroy is the leader. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
That was solid contact with the tree. This shot out of the pine straw.
Bogeyed it yesterday, looking like bogey again today.
I'm not sure he got enough out of the rough on that one.
Here's the 4th shot.
Okay, I'm not sure he's got enough out of the sand here.
We've got this putt at 11 feet. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Well done to get that one to go in. Teeing off here on the third.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Wow, what a swing. Going with 8-iron here. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Great putt there for birdie. A look at the leaderboard shows multiple major champion Rory McIlroy is out in front. Setting this one up from about 100 yards away. That's a tough one to swallow.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
Second shot here on the 5th. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
It's pretty handy here. An opportunity to make a par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Caddy, chuck me another ball. This one's headed out of bounds.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. He's going to want to take that one over. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. From 10 feet away.
A good look at par here.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've got it going left to right.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Going with 5 wood. That one will not settle on the green. Looking to get up and down from here. Too much power on that putt. Needs this one for bogey. Wow. Okay, we're done with that hole. The man leading the way right now is Rory McIlroy. An opportunity here with a par 5.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it.
A lot to like about that one. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. Okay, setting up from 12 feet away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just the slightest bit of break and it's moving right to left.
Did not hit it. A par putt tap in. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the par 4 10th. That's the thick stuff.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That was not clean contact. And that one won't find the green.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
All right, going to need this one to save par. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Good shot there, Beamer. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt coming up for his par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, what a bonus. Now at 6 over for the event. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That could play. That goes down for an eagle. That'll help make a big move.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
Looking good.
And that putt will drop. Well done. Sitting at 4 over for the event. This hole is a long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left, with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one's got to break a long way from the right. That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course. Par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And this one from 9 feet away. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
While we move on to the next hole, we show you that Rory McIlroy is the leader. We've made our way to a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Second shot on the 16th hole. I bet you there's a lot of balls in that water. This is his 4th. Oh, anywhere but there, not in the water. This is dicey, to say the least.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
This putt from 12 feet away.
This really looks good.
He gets that one to drop. A look at the leaderboard shows multiple major champion Rory McIlroy is out in front. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
He's got this putt for birdie. Ooh, that was close. Okay, on to the next. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. Out to the 18th tee.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
This is a good 130 club.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Really well done. And this putt has a length of 8 feet. Well, that's the way you finish a birdie on the closing hole. So our day is done, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, everyone is chasing Rory. We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.